So the location for today's shoot is Holme. It's the end of October. Sorry, just the beginning of November. It's actually the 3rd today. But the thing is, I can only get out on the weekend at the moment to do photography. Obviously with job commitments and stuff like that. So this is the second time I've actually been to this location, but I didn't go all the way to the top of Holme before, because I arrived here and went completely the wrong way. You know, I used all my energy up going the wrong way, and when I got on the right way, I didn't have the energy to get to the top of Holme, so I just went like halfway up. It was just a bit of a test run, because like obviously I've had the break from not being out with the camera, so I just done like a little test run just to get the feeling back, get the eye back. Didn't get any photos of any real excitement like, but today I was hoping that was going to be some misty, foggy conditions, but it still could happen. We have got no wind today. On the apps it was saying, there was on that windy app it was saying fog till 10, but it hasn't accumulated yet. Not saying that it won't. So I'm set up for my first shot of autumn 2024. And you know what? I'm really happy with this opening shot of the autumn season. I'm just going to show you now exactly the shot I'm going for here. So I've got the camera quite high up just to try and keep that sky to a minimum. So the scene here, we've got this birch here with the 3 trunks. That's going to be like my main subject in the image. Got them great reflections into the little tarn here. Got these great lilies just sitting there gloriously, and obviously the reeds. Got some autumnal colours here that I'll be able to really bring them out in Lightroom. There's a nice balance to the image, balance of colour, which is just, you know, setting off this main subject, this birch in the middle. So my camera settings, I'm going to try F11 and I'm going to try F8. I've gone for a soft grad. On there with a 6-stop filter. And the grad's just to bring down the sky. So I'm shooting in a portrait orientation. ISO 100 and 30 seconds exposure at F11. And there's the first shot of autumn 2024 in the bag. Conditions this morning aren't very inspiring, but you've got to just make use of what you can, you know. And it's just, for me, today it's just about just getting the eye back into it. Because I've had, like I say, I've had that lengthy break, getting the eye back into it, coming at it with a fresh mind. I've had a good rest from the photography, and I'm happy with that for a first shot. So I'm just having a slow walk around, just getting a feel for the area. So I'm just set up for my second shot of the day, and I've just found these birch trees here. I've just found a really nice composition, and it's not including any of the sky because, let's be honest, there's nothing happening in that sky today. So this image is completely removing the sky, and I'm using the 100 to 400mm lens. And it's got a nice balance to the image, you know, you've got birch trees here, some in the top, the right thirds. It's just a really nice balance of the trees. And there's a bit of separation from the background as well, because there's a bit of haze. A bit of like misty haze in the back there. So that's a nice second shot of the day. It's really easy. No filters, anything like that. Just shooting straight off the lens. And I'm on F10 in an 1/8 of a second, 2-second timer. And that's a beautiful Lake District scene there. Just as I was walking along, I'd seen a nice composition here. It's got like, you've got this little gate just on your left, and you've got all this vibrant colour here, and you've got this road just taking your eye down into the image. So just a quick shot here, using the 24 to 105. I'm in at about 80mm, f11, 1/3 of a second, and that's another one in the bag. Just starting to spit a bit of rain now. And the day actually turned out all right. You know, this morning I wasn't too optimistic because it was a bit flat there, the sky and stuff, but it just goes to show you, you know, you can still get images when the light isn't great. That's a nice little scene, that. It's just got that little gate on the left, this little sign on the right, and the colour will just be really vibrant when I get that in post-processing. Beautiful. Nice little scene. I was just walking, I was just thinking, you know what, you could imagine seeing that on a painting. The little track, and the little gate on the left, and all this colour of the autumn bloom. Right. I'll show you this image now. Enjoy. So today, it's actually been all right. Now I've used different elements, you know, I've used water in my first shot. And then on my second shot, I've getting the long lens out. You know, it's picked out an area in the landscape with the long lens. And then I'm just using that shot there, I've just used something man-made, like obviously the fence, the gate, man-made, you know. And a man-made element for the third shot, with also nature and natural stuff included. I've thoroughly enjoyed this walk today, and I'm still not finished yet. I'm still on the hunt. I've just made my way back to where I started, but I've done like a big loop. So I'll make my way back to the car now, and maybe if there's another chance of another picture, I'll take the opportunity. But you know, I've gotten 3 shots there that I'm happy with at the moment. Obviously, when I get back and have a look in post-processing, that's when we're really going to see the results.